it's top 10 Tuesday, but we'll just do 5. What can we do like a top 5 of? Well, we'll brainstorm on the show. We'll brainstorm live.
Okay.
Fuck it, we'll do it live. In the beginning, there was baseball. It is Tuesday, June 2nd, and we're not watching baseball. What kind of bullshit, horse shit, pig shit is this? I am CJ. You can catch me on Twitter at CJ in Pinstripes. And of course, I'm here with the rant man himself, Evan. How are you doing today?
This is 27 Down, the perfect podcast for the perfect game. You can catch me at Evan D. Wetzel 4 on the Twitter. This is bullshit that there's no baseball, and I'm hoping that they can figure it out pretty soon. It looks like they're going to. I really have a feeling it's going to get done by the end of the week. I think they're getting close, even though it looks like it's chaos.
Yeah, MLB had a counter proposal of a 112 game season or something like that.
The players did, and the MLB came back and said 50 to 70.
Jesus, 50 to 70. What the hell is the point?
Yep, they want to do 50 games and give them the full prorated salary, and I'm just confused about how that will work.
Yeah, I don't get that. I remember seeing something about how the more games there is, the more money the owners actually lose. So I don't get the math.
That's what they're saying, and that doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, if you're looking at the spectrum of, they're not going to make $200 billion this season, then they're going to lose money. But they're still going to make money.
Now that I think about it, it might be because they're not going to have a gate. They're not going to take in any revenue.
That's exactly what it is. There will be no fans coming into the stadium, so you're losing all of the concession money, you're losing all the ticket prices, and you're losing, everything else.
Yeah, all those idiot people that buy the jerseys with the names on the back. Yeah, you're going to lose.
Okay, fuck you.
You would.
No, because I just don't give a shit. It's a fucking jersey. It's a goddamn fucking jersey. It says the name on the back. Let's all lose our fucking shit. It's fucking a name on the back of a jersey, dude. Jesus. Next topic. Thank you. You're pissing me off.
I need to know. I want to know if Joe has a way of answering this question. How long into the episode did we make it before Evan lost his mind just now?
Oh, we're probably about 3-4 minutes.
I just saw red, dude. My face is turning red. I just saw red.
That wasn't as bad. That wasn't as fast as the time when you broke whatever the fuck in your hand or wrist, and I made you.
Well, that was ridiculous.
Within the first 30 seconds of the episode. That was
less than that, dude. You did your line, and then you did your joke, and that was it.
Well, then there was a night that you were late, and he flipped out like for a half hour before you even got there.
I have an amazing power.
That was a good one.
I have a great power of making Evan flip out when I'm not even there. It's amazing.
Bro, you're like
love.
My most obnoxious friend. You're one of my closest friends that I hate.
That's bro love right there.
That's perfect. So what were we talking about before Evan said stupid stuff about names on the back of his jerseys and how stupid that is? I think we were talking about, games, right. So hopefully, we do get that deal in place because TikTok. These guys have to be able to get like a training camp in too.
Yep, they said that they want to do at least 3 weeks. So it's like we just entered June, and we kept saying that June 1st was going to be kind of the start, and that people would get to the camps by June 10th. Well, June 10th isn't happening right now. Maybe June 15th. Well, maybe a little later, but. From that start point, you're going to need at least 3 weeks, and I don't think we're going to get to July 4th with baseball.
I've seen people saying, well, they want to start in July. What's the big deal? They have time. And just like you said, no, if they want to do like 3 weeks of training camp, no, they don't. They don't have all the time in the world. They kind of have this week.
Yeah, and the problem is you have to do that because you know how many injuries are going to happen if you don't have that training leading up to it?
Yeah, because otherwise – what's going to end up happening is all of the teams are pretty much going to say, look, we don't want to damage our investment. So we're just going to treat the first month of the season like training camp.
Yeah, that's right. That's accurate. That would happen. Yep.
And then you'll have some idiot teams, probably the Mets, honestly. that'll go out there and just say, hey, this is our chance to finally win something for the first time in a million years, and let's actually play hard. And then I was gonna say Noah Syndergaard would get hurt, but he's already hurt. So let's say
he's coming back. He's coming back.
Yeah, in like a year and a half. Relax.
He just had Tommy John, dude. Didn't he?
Yeah, he had it recently.
One day he'll come back.
Yeah, one day in like 2021
season. I didn't say the season. He'll be back.
I'm honestly surprised with the Mets' luck. I'm really shocked that when he went in to go get his surgery, he didn't come back with COVID. That's such a Mets thing that could happen, like Tommy John surgery. Oh, man.
No, I'm surprised the doctor didn't perform it on the wrong elbow. Oh, shit, it was the right elbow? We did the left one? What's going on?
Okay, Mr. Syndergaard, your sex change has gone excellently. We'll move you into outpatient immediately. Hey, that's the most dominant female baseball player, ever. Okay, so
Mets over Yankees. October.
Yeah, in the suck department.
On Halloween, it's going down.
There would be so much violence in New York City on that day.
Yeah, that's true.
Like
there's already violence in New York City right now.
Yeah, we're not going to get into that. So what can
no, I don't want to talk politics.
Yeah, what can we talk about that people actually want to hear? We tried to get a top 10 list from someone out there. And, we got one pretty immediately, but it wasn't exactly what we were looking for. So just to give a little bit of context, I'm trying to pull up the tweet right now. And of course I don't have it prepared. So our good friend of the show, bless her heart, Anna Williams, not everyone's perfect. She's an Astros fan. We all have our problems. She actually pretty quickly said that she was going to do a list of the 10 sexiest, was it baseball players or was it athletes in general?
I think it was was it sexiest or sexist?
It was sexiest, you idiot. Why would it be sexist?
I didn't even read it.
Why would it be?
Because that's funny.
Why would it be? Why would it be the top 10 most sexist? Have there even?
Because that's hilarious.
Have there even been 10 instances where a baseball player or an athlete has been sexist? Other than maybe
I can find them, and that's what I was going to do.
Okay, well, she said sexiest, and we asked her because this was going to be.
You're going to do a list of 5 sexy players you like?
No. I think I said 3 first of all, and secondly, Gabe Kapler was easily number 1. And
fuck Gabe Kapler. I hate him so much.
Yeah, I mean, he's not great, but
he's the biggest douche.
Lundqvist was 2. Number 2, not fuck him 2. You know what I mean? Now this was supposed to be top 10 for us, right? Like give us a top 10 and we'll tell you what our top 10 is. She said she was going to do her top 10. She never sent it to us. So Anna, if you're listening, shame on you.
Maybe she did. Maybe I didn't check my DMs. Who knows?
Well, I mean, I checked mine and I checked the 27 Downcast, follow that page. Anna, you're very much welcome to give us your top 10. We'll read it next week. But we'll still be looking for a top 10 to do next week as well. That will go on Twitter. What can we talk about? Here it is. We're doing it live. Okay. Fuck it. We'll do it live.
All right. Let's do it.
Fucking thing sucks. By the way, that should be the name of your rant sessions. Like if you ever have a rant, it's time for like Evan Wetzel. Fucking thing sucks. We always kind of fall back to movies because Evan knows a lot about movies, and I know a bit. I don't know. I wouldn't say I know a lot. Evan definitely knows more than I do, but I know more than the average person.
You're definitely above average for sure, dude.
So what can we do? Not a top 10 because this is going to be. We haven't had a time to prepare for this, so it's top 10 Tuesday, but we're going to do a top 5. So what can we do a top 5 on movie wise? Oh, by the way, before we get into that,
sports docs.
Oh man, I don't know if I've seen that many sports docs, but
I don't believe I don't really watch documentaries too much.
We could do sports movies. We could do
that's fine.
Top 5 sports movies. Before we get into that, remember a while back we did like the top 5 or whatever number it was worst movies we've ever seen.
Yes.
I have a new number 5. I don't remember what my number 5 was back then, but I have a new number 5 now.
Okay, let's hear it.
I recently saw a movie called Strange Wilderness. It's starring Steve Zahn. Oh
my God!
Jonah
Yes,
Hill.
I have seen that. Holy shit!
Yeah, I'm going to save everyone the trouble. There's a scene where a turkey starts deep-throating Steve Zahn, and they have to surgically remove it, and like the nurse starts like stroking the turkey's neck. It sucks. It blows. Let's do our top.
No, literally, 5. It blows.
Yeah, like the turkey actually blows. Top 5 sports movies. This is completely off the cuff, everyone, for both of us. So if there's a sports movie that you disagree with, let us know on Twitter. I'm probably going to regret leaving one off.
We're going with good ones, or are we going with ones that were bullshit?
No, good ones. Good ones.
Okay.
Top 5 best ones.
Okay.
Do you want to go first, or should I?
I'll let you go first.
Okay. So this is going to be in no particular order because, again, I haven't had the time to kind of plan this through. I'm going to put Moneyball on there. So Joe just said The Sandlot. I'm going to keep this to professional sports. I want this to be like Sandlot is great. Don't get me wrong. It's a baseball movie. It's my favorite baseball movie. But it's about a bunch of kids playing baseball instead of like athletes playing baseball. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Sandlot. I'll put Sandlot on there. Whatever. I don't feel like doing this caveat. Nobody's going to understand.
No, we understand. No one's listening or watching or interacting with.
No one's judging you. No one's judging you.
No, fuck it. Forget that. I'll put Sandlot on the list. And I will also put Major League, the first one. I didn't really like the second one all that much. It's funny that I'm putting just baseball movies on here so far. And that's going to continue because I'm going to put A League of Their Own on there as well. And number 5. Number five. There's some good ones, man. Waterboy's funny, but I don't know if I would put it in the top 5 best sports movies. I got to give a 5th. Evan, you start your list. I'll think of a 5th by the end of your list.
Well, first off, Moneyball is a pile of fucking garbage.
Why? How can you possibly say
because
that?
It's fucking fake. Everything about it is they changed the entire time frame of what the fuck happened that season. They also failed to explain the fact that they had an MVP and a Cy Young winner on that team, and they act like, oh, they had to spend little money at every fucking position. No, they did not.
Was that the year Barry Zito won it?
Barry Zito and Miguel
Yeah, Barry
Tejada.
Zito sucked that year.
Doesn't matter if he sucked that year. He was good enough to make a difference on that team. It was Barry Zito, Tim Hudson, and I forget the other one. But they had one of the best rotations.
So, yeah, sure. They dramatized it. You're right about that. And, yeah, they left out some details on how they had the big 3 that season in their pitching rotation. And they left behind the fact that they still had some awesome caliber players other than the people that they needed to replace.
Jermaine Dye.
Yeah, fine.
Fucking Chavez.
Fine. However, you can't ignore the fact that they had to win 20 games in a row in order to make it to the playoffs. You can't ignore the fact that they started off pretty
but they didn't do that with a bunch of bums like David Justice and Scott Hatteberg. Get the fuck out of here. Those two guys barely had an impact on that team, and they made the movie look like those guys were the fucking heroes. No, they weren't. They didn't do shit. Those players suck balls.
The acting in it is phenomenal, and that's why that's why it goes in my top 5. So,
but they also changed the entire time frame in which that guy worked for the organization and how he got
God
there
damn
with
it!
Give us
your goddamn top 5. Come on, you
really think they were in a meeting with this guy whispering in his ear? Oh, that's a bad trade. That's a bad trade. Oh, that's a bad trade. Yeah, that's what fucking happens. My top 5. Number 5 would be Moneyball.
What an asshole. God damn it.
Wait a second.
You're such a
You can't do that.
You are
You
such
can't do that.
I'm just kidding. Fuck Moneyball. Number 5, probably Sandlot, but like I agree, I don't really like to do with the whole kid thing. It just seems like a kid movie. Like I'm not gonna put on Rookie of the Year or what's that other one?
Benchwarmers.
Yeah. Number 5, Like Mike.
Wait, so is that your number 5 or was Sandlot your number 5?
Nah, Sandlot I'm gonna leave off.
Okay, fine.
I'm gonna go with Like Mike just because it's hilarious.
Okay.
Space Jam number 4.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
League of Their Own number 3. 42 will be number 2.
Oh really? I didn't like that movie.
I liked it, but I'm obsessed with Jackie Robinson, bro.
Okay, fair enough.
And number 1 is 61.
Okay, 61's not bad. That's another one I'm not like too into, but it's pretty good. I'm gonna give my 5th. I'll say my 5th is. I'll put Space Jam. Screw it. I used to love that movie.
It's so good.
I'll just poach one off of yours.
But you like this. You like the Space Jam with Kevin Durant.
Space Jam with Kevin Durant?
It's called Thunderstruck.
The fuck? Is that a real movie?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I did not
2012. It's ridiculous.
Interesting. Joe gave us a list of movies, and I'm going to tell you why you're either right or wrong. Sandlot, yeah, good movie. Waterboy, hilarious. Rocky, excellent choice. That might be one that I regret not putting in there.
I don't like Rocky.
The Natural. I honestly have never seen The Natural, believe it or not. White Men Can't Jump. Good movie. I like White Men Can't Jump a lot. Rudy. Rudy sucks. Rudy blows. Everything about that movie sucks. Rudy was offsides, first of all. That's the first thing, is that Rudy was offsides. Secondly, he didn't deserve to be in the game. Why did Rudy Rudiger deserve to be in that game? Give me one good reason.
I don't know.
Because he's short and he sucks? Like, is this charity? What's going on, NCAA and Notre Dame? That movie blows.
This poor guy is your biggest fan, Rudy Rudiger. He's going to listen and be like, come on, guys.
I met the guy. I don't really like him. Next movie. Karate Kid, good movie. Ali, good movie. Field of Dreams sucks. I cannot stand that movie. It's so cheesy.
I hate it.
I hate Field of Dreams. It is such a cheesy movie. It's so cheesy, it belongs on my nachos. Pride of the Yankees, solid movie. We Are Marshall, haven't seen it.
We Are Marshall's okay. I left off Cool Runnings. One of my favorite movies.
Good, great movie. Probably my second favorite John Candy movie.
Yeah, what's your first?
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Yes, I fucking knew it. It has to be first on everyone's list. That's his best movie.
Yeah. The line where he talks about playing pickup sticks with his butt cheeks. I mean, I had to pause the movie. I was laughing so hard.
Do you remember Fiddlesticks?
No, I don't think so.
There were those two little sticks, and then you had this big stick with frizzles on the end of it, and you like spun it around the sticks and shit. It was big in the 90s.
Yeah, I remember that. I never actually played it.
I was nasty, bro. I really thought I was gonna have a career.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, we got Evan over here who's gone to culinary school and who was a professional cornhole player and who would give people rides to the top of like ski slopes, man. Is there an adventure you haven't done?
Those are all true stories, you dickhead. You make it sound like you don't believe me over here.
I never said they weren't. It's just you've been all over. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah, well, that's not how you're gonna learn or experience things. What, should I just sit in my fucking apartment all day like you?
Yeah, you can jack off a lot.
Joe, you got any questions for us?
I don't know how to follow that up. Let me see.
Okay, thank you, Joe.
All right. So I was looking for questions for you guys, and then
wow, we're proud of you. for doing your job. Excellent work.
And then I had to start looking up movies for you guys because you guys couldn't even think of answers to your own questions. So
come on, I was at number 3 by the time you had listed 5 movies.
So here's the 2 questions that I had for you before I had to look up every sports movie that ever happened. Who wants the first one, Evan or?
I went
Brett?
first on the list, so Evan's gonna go first on the question.
All right. How much does a baseball weigh?
Why would I know that?
Oh my God, it's 145 grams.
Why would I care?
It's 500. It's 5 ounces, so I don't know.
It's 100. Look up. Do the conversion. I have to do the conversion now because I'm pretty sure I'm right.
Where are you going, Evan? Why don't you tell the people who are out listening on the radio where you're going right now? Because Evan's outside all of a sudden. Oh, he's going in the pool. Very
nice. Go swimming.
145 grams. I'm the winner. Yeah.
Wow. All right. So I got another one for Evan. Another chance, Evan.
Wait, why don't I get to go?
Well, because you got that one.
Yeah, but I mean, Evan didn't know.
All right. So he gets none. You get 2. Here you go, Fred.
Because I don't give a shit.
How many stitches does a baseball have?
I don't give a shit.
127.
108.
Damn.
Which is interesting.
I believe it's 108.
Wow. Good job.
All right. I got to go.
Bye, Joe. Hurry up. I want to go swimming, people.
All right. Are we done?
I don't know. This was a terrible show.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I thought it was pretty fun. Hey, they're not all going to be incredible. A couple of notes. If you follow us on Facebook, 27 Down Podcast. You can follow us on YouTube, of course, 27 Down. Give us a subscribe to us there, whatever the fuck the terminology is. Spotify, iTunes, Spreaker, Google Podcast, Shave My Anus Taint Podcast, whatever other versions of that.
And please check out the website, 27downpodcast.com.
I just put an excellent article up today about how Mike Trout got robbed of the MVP in his rookie year. On Thursday, folks, we are going to have Bobby from Out of Here Baseball. He's going to
very excited for that.
We're extremely excited. We're going to talk MLB draft that's coming up, and we're also going to talk about his YouTube channel. So you should definitely familiarize yourself with Bobby. Out of Here Baseball is his YouTube.
He does fantastic work. Statistical analysis. He's fantastic, really.
Yeah. So that's just about all what I have to say. So
I just got to say, I'm proud of myself for getting statistical analysis correct the first time and not the second. So that was cool.
Yeah, you didn't really say it right that second time. Say the goddamn line. Say the line. Say the line.
In the beginning, there
was that's the wrong goddamn line.
This is 27 Down, the perfect podcast for the perfect game. Later, guys.